Hello traders and welcome to another video analysis. Today is Thursday, the 3rd of June 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar because it looks like we are going to be very busy today. There's plenty of PMIs going to be released during the day. Some of them had been released already, like the one from Australia. As you can see, they were just slightly worse than expected, 58 points versus the 58.2. The PMI composite from Japan is better than expected, 48.8 versus the 48.1. Retail sales from Australia in line with the expectations, 1.1%. Data from China, market services and composite PMI, both were worse than expected in the China. And during the London session, we have PMI services and composite PMI from across the Eurozone, Spain, Italy, France, Germany, across from the Eurozone as a whole. And of course from the UK and so on. So during the London session, we have plenty of PMI releases today. So the New York session will have interesting data scheduled for release as well. 1:15, we have ADP non-farm employment change. We have unemployment claims and continuing claims scheduled for release 1:30. Final services PMI and composite PMI is of course being released today, 2:45, and then ISM services PMI scheduled for release at 3 p.m. The key event of the day. The market expects increase to 63 points from 62.7 points. Crude oil inventories scheduled for release at 4 o'clock, and then at the end of the day we got another bunch of speeches. First one is from the Bank of England Deputy Governor Andrew Bailey, and then two of FOMC members, Raphael Bostic and Randall Quers. So this day looks a little bit busy, but we are going to definitely take a look at the crude oil, and of course we will take a look at this pairs that are under the influence of the PMIs, which is euro dollar. I think we will take a look to the pound to dollar and US dollar to Japanese yen. So let's start with the most popular pair, euro dollar. It will definitely be affected today by the news. So let's just take a look at this one. What is the situation here? The situation is very, very tricky right now. And as you can see, we got another spike down yesterday below this short-term trend line, just as we had at the end of the May, 28th of the May, right? But all of these spikes were about back up, and of course right now we are just trying to hover around this one of the key technical resistance, 1.22. If this is no longer sustainable, and if the new local low will be made below this low, which is 1.2164, then of course we might do the overbalance. The overbalance is at the level of 1.2100. So please pay attention to the euro dollar, because the PMI data might trigger a move to the downside, especially that we are having something like a rendering top here, and just above the 1.2265 the market that just doesn't want to go. We have a bearish engulfing, we have a pin bar here. So right now the market participants are fighting for the 1.22 technical resistance or a support, or for this level anyway. Momentum is decreasing. Right now is 55 points, and it's pointing down to the level of 50. So please notice that if we have a breakout, momentum will drop even more towards the level of 50, and that will be another thing for the bears. So they might absolutely move this market even lower. So that was the euro, now the British pound. What is going on? Of course, we have hit our target, so the arrow is no longer necessary. We are testing the level of previous swing high. The previous swing high was made at 24th of the February 2021. We have tested it definitely once. We almost tested it twice, but please notice that there is no no breakout, definitely breakout, because this was only hit and run. So the market closes way below this level, 1.4144. The momentum doesn't help that much. Right now we are around the level of 56 and we are potting down. No new high on the momentum was made during the move up, so this looks like a distribution pattern. This looks like a pattern that might sooner or later become kind of interesting for bears, because they are definitely trying to defend this level 1.4241 and they are pushing prices lower. So it's very important. As you can see, I got my blue arrow here. It's very important to see whether this level will be definitely broken. So we need a green candle, daily candle close far away from this level. If we won't see this, then of course 1.4112 or even the lows from the 27th of the May 1.4091 will be tested, and if violated, then we are going towards 1.4017. The increasing momentum to the downside might help bears to push the prices lower. So please keep an eye on the pound, and remember that the PMIs might trigger a move, especially if there will be worse than expected. US dollar to the Japanese yen is moving in very interesting manner as well. I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but so far, please notice this very interesting pin bar, the decrease towards the 109.57. This is the technical support, and we have this another attempt to rally, but again, big upper shadow, long upper shadow is telling us that we cannot even break above this half of the channel. Of course, the market will try again, and so on and so on. But right now, let me just put another technical resistance at the top of this rally here, 110.21. So as long as we trade below this level, the odds are rather in favor of a bears, because as you can see, the characteristics of this move is clearly corrective in nature. Too many overlapses, and it looks like if the 109.37 is violated, we are out of the channel. We are below the short-term trend line, and that's a very bearish signal. So please keep an eye on this level. And the last one, crude oil. Crude oil is very interesting because it's breaking out higher. It's breaking out higher out of the channel. As you can see, we are now trading around the level of 69.39. The target is 70.10, and this target is of course totally in reach of the bulls. This key technical resistance 6706, 6797 has been already violated. Definite breakout, and right now it will be interesting to see what bulls are going to do here at 70.10. If there will be a definitely breakout way above this level, or maybe there will be some sort of the cap, some sort of the candlestick pattern that tells us that maybe this trend is no longer that strong and the market needs to reverse. So please keep an eye on this level 70.10. The levels of 67.97 right now, they both will be acting as a simply as a technical support, of course. So we will change this to the green lines. And this is it. That's very clean analysis. 67.97, 67.06. Technical support right now. We are getting closer to 70.10. It looks like with that kind of a momentum, there is no problem for the market to hit this this level. But the key thing here is to see what will happen once this level is hit, because it's a daily time frame chart, and this might be very interesting lever to be played by the market participants to take the advantage of this prices. So that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember, very busy day, plenty of PMIs, plenty of triggers that might move the markets, so please be careful and trade safe. Take care and bye bye.